So this is my son's room. This is a room that we put together a little bit before he was born, and then we continued to work on projects afterwards. I'm going to take you through a tour throughout the room, just kind of tell you where I got things and what we did and how we put it together. But you can kind of see an overview of the room. I'm still working on it, not quite done yet, still have a lot of things to do in here. But I just kind of wanted to, this motivates me to do more when I record these type of things. And so we'll kind of talk a little bit about different things. So I guess we'll go ahead and go with the bed first. The bed I got from Nebraska Furniture Mart. We really like this bed. It was actually on back order for quite some time, and we had to wait, I'd say, probably about 8 months to get it. And they said that a lot of people were liking it and wanting it. And if you look real close here, you can see it is a Munir, is what I believe how you say it. And then my mother, for the baby shower, what she decided to do was, I had registered for this comforter set, and also with the, as you can see, with the curtains, and I really liked that. I thought that was neat. And so she got that for me. I think it was, I can't remember if it was $100 or $200, but it was well worth it, definitely. And then these were some stuffed animals. I thought it was kind of cute to sit them all up there. And we got the mobile. It's called the 2-in-1 projectile mobile that we thought was really neat. We got it around 40 bucks, and that was at Babies R Us. And then I will leave this to last because I really want to do a little bit explaining about that. But we'll go to the clock. I got that at Nebraska Furniture Mart. I thought it was really interesting. It was something I would never really buy, but I found that sometimes you can find some of the neatest things when you just randomly put things together. And then what's really important to me is I always find putting pictures, not just of the baby, but I wanted to make sure to put pictures of his sister in his room. And then this little, as you can see, the little laundromat, little laundromat for my son. That is something that my grandma got for me that matched the set. Now, going back up to the letters and also the tree. This is actually a decal. My husband did this. It was quite a big project. We got it from Etsy. My best friend and I, we were looking around for just the perfect monkey that would look great on the wall. And I love this. We found this, we saw this. You know, you can Google these type of things. There's tons of monkeys. Monkeys are huge right now. And so I just Googled monkey decal, wall decals, and this is, you know, I went through tons of them, and this is what I came up with. It comes in lots of little pieces, and it was about, I think it was about $100 for the whole thing, but it was well worth it to me. It kind of makes the room, I feel like it gives character to the room and pulls everything together. So it comes in lots of little pieces. I tried to match all the other colors up. You can see the lettering about those letters at Hobby Lobby. You can buy each one of those. They're like $2 for a letter. And this is kind of a funny story, but my son's middle name is Apollo, and we thought forever that that was going to be his name, when actually when he arrived, we decided that was going to be Mosiah. And where that came from, we felt like that was right, and so that's what we did. But I like keeping that up there. It's just kind of reminds me when I was pregnant, he was in my stomach. So. And then, you know, so what I did to match up the colors with the Apollo, because those came in a plain color, they weren't painted, is I just matched the color. The color of the green, let me look here just a second. The color of the green is from Valspar, and it's a satin finish. It's Chopped Chives is what it's called. I like to match stuff up. My parents were painters, so I grew up painting all my life, and I think that makes you can do a lot with paint. So moving on, we'll go down to the little wastebasket there. That actually, believe it or not, used to be a red, like a stoplight red color. And then I spray painted it pink for my daughter, and then over the years I was like, this is not working for us anymore, and so it just sat in the garage forever. And so I decided to take the same color, yellow, that is also a Valspar color. That's actually where it all began, was with this color yellow. It's called Yellow Hazy Dawn, and it was about $24 for a gallon, same with Ig Green. And I just took that paint and I coordinated it with it. Then the other thing that you can see here, if you can see the little grass, we had a little bit of mistake, and this is what I mean by paint can do everything, everything. It was too short when my husband put the tree trunk, and so I just decided to paint some grass so that would give it some character. So then going to the chair I bought from Nebraska. It was like around 130 bucks. And those are just some pillows that I thought, you know, they didn't match perfectly, but they kind of look good in the room, as you can see. They just seem to match, kind of like that color. And then, of course, the green. This blanket is a really cool blanket. Two of my best friends gave this to me at the baby shower. You can get these. They're so durable, and they are so, you have to have one. It's called My Blankie, and you can get it at myblankieinc.com. Not sure exactly what store they went to get it, but I highly recommend you getting one of those. And then, of course, the big monkey, gotta love him. If you have a monkey theme room, you gotta have that. This pillow I've had, I think, forever. I got that years and years ago, and it just, once again, sat somewhere in the closet. And I'm really big about using what you have and just trying to make sure to not let it go to waste. So then going over to the armoire, as you can see, I don't know how to zoom. Eki, how do you zoom? So here's this armoire. Now, this armoire is another piece that it sat in my garage. I loved it, absolutely loved it. Got it years ago from Rhodes, and it was actually the brown color that you see at the top. The whole thing was that color. And, you know, when we bought our new house, I did not know what to do. It just did not fit. It had kind of more of a Western look to it, and I just was like, I don't want to get rid of this, but it's just not fitting in my house. And so I had this great idea, which I don't know what made me think of this. It actually was when this room used to be an office, it was up here. This, what I did is, and it's really hard to match this color because it's not like I could take the pillow or something like that. I just had to use it from my memory, and being a painter's daughter, it was really helpful because I was able to match the color pretty good. Not perfectly, but pretty good. Pretty well. So then looking at some things, I really like this armoire because I feel like it gives me lots of space. Another thing on the armoire, I'm going to show you the individual different things that we have here. I like to display toys. I think that's a neat way to keep them organized. And then same thing with here. I have the little lamp that you can see. You can see the lamp that my grandma got me that fits the No-Joke comforter set that I got, that you can see. And then, of course, a picture of Sissy, who's much older than in that picture. And then if you take a look, there is this great little piece here. I was so excited to get it. I actually had been eyeing it for a little while. It was at Old Time Pottery, and you know, it was like 24 bucks or something simple like that, but it was still like, no, at the time I was like, that's not how much I want to pay for it. And so I had noticed that it had some just, I mean, tiny, you can't even, if you look right here, you probably could be able to see it. Just something like that. We asked them if they would give us a discount. They did give us a little discount, so that was kind of nice. The other thing that you'll notice is the blocks. The blocks are great because I think they're very classic ways to add a little old school look to your nursery. And of course, more decorating with the toys. And then just books. Gotta love books. Books are important. I also think that's really important. You can see that I'm decorating with books. You know, standing books up gives it a nice way to display that. And, you know, they do that in libraries. So reading is really important for me and my kids. My daughter started reading when she was 4. And I already kind of started with my son. He's 10 months now, and I really work hard on that. So that's really important. And, of course, the blue elephant. That was from his sister. Now, looking up, I just put those lights up there that were like $3 per strand. They're garden lights. I don't know what to do with them, but they won't stay up there probably forever, but they do make nice night lights, so I just put them up there for now. I want to show you a couple other things about the armoire. Let me walk over here and I'll open it up for you. This is nice because I have my little I have my diaper bag in there, and I just put blankets. And then in the drawers, as you can see, let me just put some wash rags and things like that. And then below I just have a radio. And then it's always nice because in the lower cabinets you can see I can put clothes in there. That's really nifty. And then in this one here I'm putting just toys. So that's pretty much everything so far. The only other thing, I have my little basket. We got this basket in our wedding. It came with, somebody put all kinds of little goodies in it. And then that's another thing that I just sat in the garage forever. But I thought that it would be kind of nice to put all the books. I love books. But I have to show you this. This guy is great. Let me turn him on here. You gotta love him. He's great. SpongeBob, my favorite ever. Yeah. Okay. Alright, we'll put him to sleep now. Okay, SpongeBob. Okay, so go ahead and scan out here. So this is basically Mosiah's room, and I had a lot of fun doing it. A couple other things that I would want to do is eventually, and I'll probably do a little, SpongeBob's just, okay. I would probably just definitely make sure, I'm going to do actually from this little comforter here, I'm going to take and do a stencil of the giraffe. You probably can't see the giraffe real well, but I'll take a stencil of that and I might end up doing a tutorial on that. And then I had also painted, as you can see here in the little half bath, painted it kind of a green color. And I think I'm going to end up putting the giraffe on there. I kind of debated what I was going to do in here. And I was thinking about polka dots or something like that, but that was kind of more girly. But if you look at the knobs, these I got at World Market, and I think they're so cool. So cool. They're very, very neat knobs. The polka dot, that's kind of where I got my idea to do the polka dot, but I think we're just going to stick with the giraffe. And then his grandpa got him this neat little monkey thing. Monkey see, monkey do type thing. So that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, definitely make sure to message below. And I hope you enjoyed this. I know that I'm still getting used to working with my camera, but this is a project that I worked really hard at, and we're proud of it, and we're glad we did it. And I hope you find some kind of tips from it. If not, that's cool. If you do, that's wonderful. Have fun and enjoy.